Hi everyone, my name is Maria del Mar Herrero and this is my Rise Progress presentation. For during this month, I worked with different goals. I had three goals, and I feel like throughout the month, all my goals were able to work with, and I definitely was able to accomplish them, though I definitely struggled with some of them. My first goal was to write one post for my blog weekly. During this, I had been struggling a lot just because it's hard for me to focus and be able to commit to one post every week. But during the month, I was actually able to write three posts, one per week. I missed one at the beginning of the course. But as I was able to commit to those posts, and I definitely saw a difference between my public, my viewers, and my reach when I didn't post to this continuously thing that they are able to see that I'm posting weekly. Um, I struggled with it a little bit at the beginning because of the time and I taking the time out, but I feel definitely I was committed to it and I was able to accomplish it. My second goal was trying to get an internship in the industry. I applied to different jobs. How you can see here, this is some of the LinkedIn searches that I did. This is my media press kit. So this is something that I have. It has in a summary what my resume says, but this is something that I want to portray for brands if I want to work with them and stuff like that. So I definitely created that, and that's why I added that here. With the internships, what I try to do is look at their skills and see what companies are looking for. This is something I definitely still have to work with because there's a lot of things that companies are looking for that I know how to do, but not as much as I would like to. And I want to be able to say I'm not just a beginner; I'm like an intermediate or advanced using that program. So I definitely want to keep working on different programs like Adobe Premiere Pro, Final Cut. Um, and many others that I really do not use and I want to start using. So when I get my internship, I'm able to say, you know what, I know this and I can definitely be able to get there. In general, though, I felt like I definitely was able to apply to different jobs and hopefully be able to keep working on landing an internship after I'm done with Full Sail. My third goal was to learn more about editing in Adobe Premiere Pro. For this, I practiced with a video that I had to do for an interview video that I had done before. So I practiced editing with that video and also with the video that we had to do with last week's assignment. That was a video for a event that I'm planning to for October. So those were the two projects that I worked with when I was working with Adobe Premiere Pro. I felt that with Adobe Premiere Pro, I struggled a lot. I don't feel comfortable working with editing programs because I've never really worked doing that. Any experience or anything that I've learned about editing, I've learned in Full Sail. I've worked in the entertainment industry, but I've worked in front of camera. I've never worked behind it. And I know how to do rundowns and I know how to like organize a TV show and I know a couple of things, but like when it comes to techniques about editing, filming, and stuff like that, I really do not know that. So I've learned a lot being in Full Sail. And I feel that Adobe Premiere Pro and Final Cut are two of the programs that I definitely have to keep working on and keep learning more techniques. I feel like I'm still a beginner on both of them, and but um, there's a lot of resources that I was able to use not only on lynda.com but also on YouTube. There's so many tutorials that help you guide to learn new things about this application. So I still have to work with it, but I feel like I did a big difference between the beginning of the month till now that I was able to do a whole video like the one that we did last week and edit it all by myself with different shots that I had done from the different girls, women that are actually going to be on this event that I'm doing. So I was really happy to be able to accommodate it together and be able to see how everything came up. And I was really proud of what I did. So I was really happy about that. In general, I feel like I'm still working on my personal brand identity for when I'm done with Full Sail. Um, these are things what I want to do. I want to be able to keep working on different brands. I want to be able to work with La Música or work with Telemundo or work with different companies that really make a difference. And that's what I'm targeting to. And that's what I want to keep learning more things to be able and get the skills that those companies look for. I want to keep working on my brand. I want to be able to understand my brand and know what I can bring to the table when getting jobs. I definitely feel like this month was really helpful for me just because I was able to understand what I really want out of a job or specifically out of an internship once I'm done with school. And that's something that I feel like I really need to plan because it's not that far away. So I think that really helped me out. And also, I was able to really commit to this goals and be able to do them. So I'm really, really proud of myself. But I still feel, though, like I said before, that I still need to work a little bit more on my editing skills and become, instead of a beginner, an intermediate or an advanced on Final Cut or specifically Adobe Premiere Pro, which is the one that I have my goal set for this month. But in general, I feel like I have rised for the occasion and definitely did a great job this month on working on my goals. Thank you and have a good night.